Hello students, welcome back to Royal Palace online classes. Today this is the last video of electromagnetic waves. Actually this is very small chapter. In this first we have studied the existence of displacement current explained by Maxwell. Then today we are going to discuss what is electromagnetic wave and what are the sources which produces electromagnetic waves and how can we detect them, what is their wavelength range, electromagnetic spectrum we are going to discuss in this video. See, electromagnetic wave name itself indicates it has electric field and magnetic field. It has electric field and magnetic field. So electric field and magnetic field will be oscillating perpendicular to each other, perpendicular to the direction of propagation. That means if wave is propagating in this direction, suppose wave is propagating in this direction, electric field will be oscillating like this and magnetic field will be oscillating. This is one direction, this is y, this is z, then magnetic field will be oscillating like this. You have to understand this. If wave is propagating along x, magnetic field will be either along y or either along z. So this is the propagation of wave, this is magnetic field, this will be electric field. Okay, they oscillate perpendicular to each other, perpendicular to direction of propagation. Suppose wave is oscillating in this direction, it is moving in this direction, this will be magnetic field, this will be electric field. If wave is traveling like this, suppose wave is traveling like this will be magnetic field, this will be electric field. So this is what the meaning is. They are mutually perpendicular to each other. Velocity of wave is perpendicular to electric field is perpendicular to magnetic field. This is the condition. Okay. There are many types of electromagnetic waves, and properties of electromagnetic wave is electromagnetic wave can travel even in vacuum and it always travels with velocity of light, because light is a form of electromagnetic wave. Now let us see the different types of electromagnetic wave. First one is radio waves. If you see their wavelength range, it is more than 0.1 meter, and by knowing wavelength you can calculate their frequency also, because C is equal to n lambda. By taking this formula, C is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second, n is frequency, lambda is 0.1. You can calculate the frequency, no need to by heart. Now next will be radio waves. How they are produced? Radio waves are produced in aerials. Aerials means antennas. Rapid acceleration and deceleration of electrons in aerials will get radio waves. How will detect? Receiver aerials will detect, antennas will be there, receivers that are going to detect this. What are the uses? What are the uses of radio waves? Radio waves are used in cellular phones, that is, this is the waves which are going to use in cellular waves and televisions also. Television also they will use radio waves. High frequency waves we will use in cellular phones. Okay. Low frequency we will use in televisions. Next type of waves is microwaves. This is the order in which that spectrum is placed. We will get series of lines. This radio, micro, infrared, visible, ultraviolet, X-rays and gamma. This serial will follow from high wavelength to low wavelength. High wavelength to low wavelength. If wavelength is less, energy will be more. If wavelength is less, energy will be more. If wavelength is more, what about frequency? Frequency will be less. You can calculate C is equal to n lambda and energy is equal to E is equal to h nu. By using this you can calculate. C is equal to h nu, where nu is the frequency. So this is from high wavelength to low wavelength. They are arranged. They are arranged in one systematic manner. That systematic manner we call it as spectrum. The arrangement of different rays different electromagnetic waves in the order of their wavelength or in the order of their frequency, we call it as electromagnetic spectrum. So next type of waves are microwaves. Microwaves range from 0.1 meter to 1 mm wavelength, and they are produced by magnetron valve. There is one valve called magnetron valve which you will get in your higher studies. They used to produce microwaves. The devices which are going to detect these microwaves are point contact diodes. Okay, these are all you will get in electronics in future, and they are used in microwave ovens. They are used in microwave ovens. See, microwave ovens are very common in nowadays household appliance, very common appliance, which are used to increase the temperature of food particles. Increase the temperature of food particles. The principle involved in that is resonance. The vibration of the frequency of microwave matches the frequency of water molecules, which increases the temperature. So that is the discussion about microwave ovens. And next is infrared. Next type of rays are infrared rays. Their wavelength range is 1 mm to 700 nanometers. You can observe the wavelength range 1 mm to 700 nanometers, and vibration of how they are produced is vibration of atoms and molecules. So when atoms and molecules vibrate, then at that time you can get infrared rays, and they are detected by thermopiles and bolometers, infrared photographic films. These are the devices which are going to detect infrared rays. Suppose you want to identify whether infrared rays are there, you have to use thermopile or bolometer, a device called bolometer or infrared photographic film. And infrared rays are used in remote control missions, remote switches to remote operating of television or remote operating of AC, remote operating of that is air conditioners. Remote operating is done by infrared rays only. When you press the remote, you can see one light, that is nothing but infrared rays. That infrared rays only going to control the remote switches. And next, visible light. Visible light is already known. Human eye can detect visible light of electromagnetic waves, that is 400 nanometer to 700 nanometer. It consists of 7 colors: violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, red. From 400 to 700. 700 is red, 400 is violet. So that everything you know. And 700 nanometers to 400 nanometers. How they are produced? They are produced by electrons, excitation and de-excitation of electrons. When electron goes to higher energy level, if it falls to lower energy level, some energy is released. That is nothing but visible light. You can observe in your chemistry first year, you have studied Bode's theory. In that Bode's theory, there is formation of 5 spectral lines: Lyman series, Balmer series, Paschen series, Packet series and Fund series. So in that you can observe when electron jumps from higher energy level to lower energy level. From any higher energy level, if it falls to n is equal to 1, you will get Lyman series. If from any higher energy level it falls to 2, n is equal to 2, you will get Balmer series. Balmer series is totally present in the visible light of electromagnetic spectrum. That means when electrons in an atoms when jump from higher energy level to lower energy level, they lose some energy. That energy is converted in the form of visible light. That's what is explaining here. And who can detect this? Human eye can detect. We are able to see because of visible light only. We can detect. We can't see this infrared rays. Infrared rays, some of the insects can see infrared rays, some snakes can see infrared rays, but human being can't identify infrared rays, because when you are pressing the remote control, just you will see that red light but the wave, the light which is reaching the TV, we can't see. That is the condition. Photocells, photographic film. And what is its use? It makes the objects to be visible to the human eye. That is the use of visible light. And next type of wave is ultraviolet rays, 400 nanometer to 1 nanometer. Ultraviolet rays also, if you observe that Lyman series, Balmer series, Passion series, Packet series and Fund series. There is the there he has given in Lyman series is formed in which region? Ultraviolet region, and Balmer series is formed in visible region. Next, near infrared, infrared and far infrared. So in that excitation only we can get, you can observe here infrared, vibration of atoms and molecules we can produce, and also when electron jumps from very higher energy to fifth energy level in Bohr's model, then also we can get infrared rays. So here inner shell electrons in atoms moving from one energy level to lower energy level. Inner shell means it should reach n is equal to 1. So inner shell electrons atom moving from one energy level to lower energy level produces ultraviolet rays. And which devices are used to detect these ultraviolet rays are photocells, photographic films. And what are the uses? Ultraviolet rays has many uses. See, one of the two uses they are mentioned in our NCERT, that is LASIK eye surgery. It is a type of eye surgery which uses laser light, laser associated in situ keratomyolysis. That means this is a type of eye surgery. It is a type of eye surgery by using laser treatment. By using laser treatment, the power of your eye lens is adjusted. Actually, why people can't able to see? Because of the accommodation of eye will reduce. Eye has a special property that the lens of the eye can be change its power. It can change its power. It can become thin and thick by contraction and relaxation of iris muscles. So when this iris muscle loses the contraction and relaxation, the power of eye lens will be not adjusted to according to the situation. So in that case, this laser treatment will treat this eye disorders. It's a type of treatment which is used in eye surgery. And next is water purifiers. Nowadays you are seeing many water purifiers, they are explaining that it is UV purified. UV purified means, what is the meaning? By using ultraviolet rays, we are killing the germs, we are killing the microorganism. 100% microorganism free, germ free we are getting by using water purifiers. In that water purifier there will be a bulb. There will be a bulb present inside water purifier which will emit ultraviolet rays, and ultraviolet rays is having germicidal property, it will kill the germs. So in water purifiers, ultraviolet bulbs are used in order to produce ultraviolet rays. That is the one of the use of UV rays. And next, X-rays, which are discovered by Roentgen. What is the meaning of X? Means unknown rays. The wavelength range is 1 nanometer to 10 power minus 3 nanometer, and they are produced in X-ray tubes. Special tubes are present which are produced in X-ray tubes, and detection is by using ionization chambers we can detect X-rays. And X-rays are used as diagnostic tool, means in order to know the cracks in bones. In order to know the cracks in bones, we will use X-rays in diagnosis of the cracks in bones. And next, cancer treatment. X-rays have a special property to kill the cells. So what is cancer? The unwanted cell division is nothing but cancer. So many number of cells are formed. That cells are killed by using X-rays. It is used in cancer treatment, that is carcinogenic treatment. And next type of rays are gamma rays. These gamma rays wavelength range is less than 10 to the power of minus 3 nanometer, and these are highly energetic rays which are produced in radioactive decay. In a nucleus you will come to know how gamma rays are produced. When nucleus decay, radioactive decay, you can get gamma rays. And high frequency magnetometers are used in order to detect these gamma rays, and the use of gamma rays is cancer treatment. Gamma rays is also used in the treatment of cancer. So these are the sources. Is production means sources, and how to detect them, what are the uses. A student has to remember this tabular column So that if you know wavelength, you can calculate the frequency by using this formula. You can calculate the energy also, and you have to be very familiar with uses as well as wavelength ranges and how they are produced. They may ask for 1 or 2 marks. What are the uses of X-rays? What are the uses of radio waves? How radio waves are produced? How microwaves are produced? What are the uses of microwaves? So these are all about electromagnetic waves, so which we have successfully completed. So thank you for joining me.